At Mission Excellence, we have personal experience of high-performance environments. But when people find out that I used to be leader of the Red Arrows, I tend to get asked questions around teamwork and creating the high-performance team. Now, the behaviours that underpin any truly world-class high-performing team tend to be remarkably similar, whether that be for the Red Arrows, the All Blacks, complex surgical teams, or any high-performing business unit. The people on those teams will be committed, they'll make sacrifices, they're dedicated, they're team players. But these things are not personality traits. You're not born like that. These things are behaviors. These things are attitudes. You choose to make that commitment. You choose to make that sacrifice. You choose to be a world-class team, and you definitely choose to be a team player. So how does that all play out on the Red Arrows? Well, the selection process for the Red Arrows involves around 40 people applying for 3 places every single year. By reviewing their flying records, they're whittled down to 9, and then those final 9 spend 1 week with the team out in Cyprus. And there are only 3 things that happen during that week. The first of those is an interview. Now, the Red Arrows are not HR experts. It's pretty difficult to fail the interview, but the team are able to get a very interesting insight into what makes these people tick. The second thing is the flying test. And the flying test is interesting in that it's binary. It's pure stress. It's pass or it's fail. It's not the point of difference though. It's simply a line in the sand to say, is this person good enough to do the job? Being way over that line in terms of ability is great, but I can tell you hand on heart that I would always take somebody who was just on or just over that line, who I thought was a great team player, rather than somebody who was way over that line with an ego to match. And the final thing that we do is we spend a lot of time with each other, and this is where I started off on all this. It's about identifying those people who will choose to make that commitment. They'll choose to make that sacrifice. These are people who we can trust. These are people who are honest. They will do what they say they're going to do, and if they can't, they're going to put their hand up so that the rest of the team can help them to get to where they need to be. Most people assume that the Red Arrows is very technical. It's all about the skill of the pilots. Now, core skills have to be best in class, but the point of difference in any world-class high-performing team, and this is where I come back to the initial question about teams and teamwork, the point of difference in any world-class high-performance team is not functional skill. It's about behaviors. It's about attitudes. It's about the people on those teams choosing the team agenda.